Allan Yetta always sit together, watching TV every single night, munching popcorn from a dish while observing Dorothy Gish.
Dorothy Gish,
Dorothy Gish,
what a dish,
what a dish. Allan Yetta couldn't have it better. Their TV set has remote control. Bed with Frankenstein and Mr. Ed.
Mr. Ed,
Stay in bed,
Dorothy Gish,
what a dish. Allan Yetta, fans of Ugly Gladder, and they love to sing along with Mitch. They just found in TV Guide reruns of December Bride.
December Bride,
TV Guide,
Mr. Ed,
Stay in bed,
Dorothy Gish,
what a dish. They're big fans of Gunsmoking Ben Casey and Dr. Jim Kildare, and third reruns of Millionaire, and fourth rerun Yogi Bear.
December Bride,
TV Guide,
Mr. Ed,
Stay in bed,
Dorothy Gish,
what a dish. Allan Yetta loved to watch Loretta when she enters. They just love the real McCoys, Walter Cronkite and the Bowery Boys.
Millionaire,
Yogi Bear,
December Bride,
TV Guide,
Mr. Ed,
Stay in bed,
Dorothy Gish,
what a dish. Al got wrinkly watching Huntley Brinkley and College Bowl on Sunday afternoons, while they both watch Meet the Press. Yetta yearns for Elliot Ness.
Elliot Ness,
Meet the Press,
Bowery Boys,
Real McCoys,
Millionaire,
Yogi Bear,
December Bride,
TV Guide,
Mr. Ed,
Stay in bed,
Dorothy Gish,
what a dish. Allan Yetta watched an operetta. Leonard Bernstein told them what they saw. They both shouted, Hail Bernstein, then they switched to What's My Line?
Bernstein,
What's my line?
Elliot Ness,
Meet the Press,
Bowery Boys,
Real McCoys,
Millionaire,
Yogi Bear,
December Bride,
TV Guide,
Mr. Ed,
Stay in bed,
Dorothy Gish,
what a dish. Al told Yetta something that upset her. He said, Dear, our picture tube has blown. Yetta answered, Woe is me, for tonight we shall not see.
Hail Bernstein,
What's my line?
Elliot Ness,
Meet the Press,
Bowery Boys,
Real McCoys,
Millionaire,
Yogi Bear,
December Bride,
TV Guide,
Mr. Ed,
Stay in bed,
Dorothy Gish,
what a dish.
Allan Yetta's
Television set. We'll call him Barry, Barry, that'll be the baby's name. We thought of Lance or Josh, but oh my gosh, they're not the same. But if it's Barry, Barry, that's a name with style and grace. And if he's not a he, it still could be like in Barry Chase. H-O-R-O-W-I-T-Z spells Horowitz. Yesterday I took my girlfriend Peggy to watch him play a concert at Carnegie. V-L-A-D-I-M-I-R, that's Vladimir. And he plays piano good like a real piano player should. Horowitz, hear, hear. Get on the Garden Freeway when you come out to visit me. you'll see a great big shopping center with a brand new A&P. Turn left at Kosciuszko, continue to the third stoplight. Then turn around and drive right back, because I won't be home tonight. Oh, Americans dance on a dance floor, and the Spaniards, they dance on a table, and the Russians, they dance on a saber, but the Mexicans dance on their hats. Oh, they dance on hot coals in Calcutta. In Wisconsin, they dance on fresh butter, which they squeeze from one cow or another. Yes, the Mexicans dance on their hats. There are Mexicans dancing on derbies. There are Mexicans dancing on caps. They just throw their fedoras wherever the floor is and start doing horas and taps. They won't quit, they go on. It's a Mexican custom to take hats and bust them by doing a dance thereupon. Oh, the reason they shot Pancho Villa was he danced on his mother's mantilla, and the message did not reach Garcia. He was out somewhere dancing on hats. There's a fellow in West Acapulco, the most elegant man you could meet. He does sambas on Hamburgs to tunes of Sig Rombergs, and sometimes the Nutcracker Suite. So take care, so beware, or they'll put castanets on and ruin your Stetson, 'cause they all think they're Fred Astaire. If you're ever in Mexico proper, and you're wearing a straw hat or topper, when the band starts to play, call a copper, 'cause by now you should know that they'll grab your chapeau and they'll stomp till it's flat, and that's that. That's what Mexicans do on your hat. On a branch of a tree sat a little tomtit, singing willow, tit willow, tit willow. An uncomfortable place for a birdie to sit, singing willow, tit willow, tit willow. So I said to him, Birdie, why don't you go away? He said, thanks very much, but I'm planning to stay. I'm going to sit on that branch for the rest of the day, singing willow, tit willow, tit willow. So I said to him, Birdie, you look so distraught, singing willow, tit willow, tit willow. You're gonna be glad when you'll see what I brought. A pillow, a pillow, a pillow. I said, Birdie, your pardon, I humbly would beg. Put this comfortable pillow right under your leg. He said, leave me alone while I'm laying an egg. Hey, willow, tit willow, tit willow. That night by the light of a matzo ball moon, singing willow, tit willow, tit willow. That birdie was singing the same catchy tune. Willow, tit willow, tit willow. And I came and I took him right down from his branch, and I brought him back home to my split level ranch. And I said to my wife, here's a gift for you, Blanche. He sings willow, tit willow, tit willow. Next morning I got up and went to the shop, singing Willow, did Willow, did Willow. That tune was so catchy, it just wouldn't stop. Willow, 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 titty, willow, 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 titty, willow, 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 willow. That night I said, Blanche, how's the boy? She said, well, the bite was delicious. It tasted just swell. But as I fricasseed him, he gave out a yell. Oi, Willow! It Willow! Willow! The let's all call up AT&T and protest to the President March. Can't you see him smirking and smiling? 'Cause he's got us all digit dialing. So let's all call up AT&T and protest to the President March. So protest, do your best. Let us show him that we march in unity. If he won't change the rules, let's take our business to another phone company.
Let's all call up AT&T and protest to the President March.
Let us wake him up in his slumber. Get a pencil, I'll give you his number. It's 318-527-3087-429 dash
511-496-740852
hyphen
114620579 hyphen dash 03.
And now that you're on the right road, don't forget his area code, which is 518-247-905-94. Where are the days of Old Lang Syne?
Butterfield 8, Pleasant 9,
Let's keep those beautiful names alive.
Crestview 6, Gramercy 5,
Get ready to fight before it's too late.
Temple 2, Murray Hill 8,
Let's let them know that this means war.
Gettysburg 3, Dunkirk 4, hooray!
The telephone subscribers will erect a triumphal arch for the let's all call up AT&T and protest to the President March. Harvey and Sheila Harvey and Sheila Harvey and Sheila, oh, the day they met. Harvey and Sheila Harvey and Sheila Harvey and Sheila, no one will forget. Harvey's a CPA, he works for IBM. He went to MIT and got his PhD. Sheila's a girl I know at BBD&O. She works the PBX and makes out the checks. Then came one great day when Harvey took the elevator. Sheila got in 2 floors later. Soon they both felt they were falling. Everyone heard Sheila calling, ring the bell, but they fell. Harv and Sheila fell in love. Harvey and Sheila, Harvey and Sheila, Harvey and Sheila chose a wedding ring. Harvey and Sheila, Harvey and Sheila, Harvey and Sheila married in the spring. She shopped at A&P, he bought a used MG. They sat and watched TV on their RCA. Borrowed from HFC, bought some AT&T, and on election day worked for JFK. Then they went and got a charger plate from RH Macy, bought a lay and pink and lacy. Then they had twin baby girls, both with dimples, both with curls, one named B, one named K. Soon they joined the PTA. Harvey and Sheila, Harvey and Sheila, Harvey and Sheila moved to West LA. Harvey and Sheila, Harvey and Sheila, Harvey and Sheila flew TWA. They bought a house one day, financed by FHA. It had a swimming pool full of H2O. Traded their used MG for a new XKE. Switched to the GOP, that's the way things go. Oh, that Harvey, he was really smart. He used his noodle. Sheila bought a white French poodle. Went to Europe with a visa. Harvey's rich, they say that he's a VIP. This could be only in the USA. When Benjamin Disraeli was Prime Minister of England and good old Queen Victoria was the Queen, whenever she would need him for official palace business, Disraeli, he was nowhere to be seen. She went down to 10 Downing Street, the doorbell there she rang, and when there was no answer, this is what the good Queen sang. Won't you come home, Disraeli? Won't you come home? Come home to Queen Victoria. Don't leave that House of Commons and that House of Lords just sitting waiting for ya. I'm getting awful lonesome, cause all I do is sit here reading Ethan Frome. Now don't leave me flat, the key to the palace is under the mat. Disraeli, won't you please come home? Won't you come home, Disraeli? Won't you come home? Come home to Queen Victoria. Please come home. Don't leave that House of Commons and that House of Lords just sitting waiting for ya. You claim official business took you away to Egypt and Bombay and Rome. Well, I ain't so certain, cause you're the 19th century Richard Burton. Disraeli, won't you please? I miss you, Dizzy. Disraeli, won't you please? Disraeli, won't you please? Disraeli, won't you please come home? We would now like to salute all of the beautiful singing groups all over the world.
When the Norman Lugoff chorus sings a song like this, like this, like this, like this. Every single note is gorgeous, but they sometimes miss. No one's perfect, no one's perfect, no one's perfect pal. That includes Fred Waring and his Pennsylvanians, and the Ray Charles singers who were made famous by their frequent appearances on the Perry Como Show, and the Moreland Tabernacle Choir, and the Robert Shaw Chorus.
When the chorus sings behind you, all they do is hum. Every hum is like an angel. Then one hum goes bum. When I was a lad, I went to Yale, and I knew then that I could never fail, for I studied very hard, and furthermore, I polished up the apple for the professor.
He polished up the apple for the professor.
I polished up the apple so frequently that soon I had a Phi Beta Kappa key.
He soon had a Phi Beta Kappa key from polishing the apple very frequently.
On graduation day, I made a stop at a very exclusive clothing shop. I opened up a charge account and asked them for the best gray flannel in the clothing store.
The best gray flannel in the clothing store.
That suit was a part of a great intrigue, for it proved I was a member of the Ivy League.
It was part of the great intrigue, for it proved he was a member of the Ivy League.
Then I got a crew cut and a sincere tie, and for my first job I did apply. A job in an advertising agency, sharpening the pencils of a big VP.
Oh, we honed a lot of pencils for a big VP.
I sharpened all the pencils so pointedly that now I am a partner in the agency.
He sharpened all the pencils so pointedly
That now he is a member of the
agency.
I kept my ears open and my big mouth shut, and I learned all the agency scuttlebutt. I learned who was going out with whom, and who had the keys to the powder room.
And who had the keys to the powder room?
For the key to the powder room, you see, is the key to the structure of the agency.
The keys to the powder room is the key to the structure of the agency.
I worked real hard for the dear old firm. I learned most every advertising term. I said to the men in the dark gray suits, let's run it up the flagpole and see who salutes.
Let's run it up the flagpole and see who salutes.
I ran it up the flagpole perfectly, so now I am a partner in the agency.
He ran it up the flagpole perfectly, so now he is a partner in the agency.
Now I have a big office at the end of the hall with very fancy carpeting from wall to wall. I keep my mouth open and I keep my ears shut, and I've got a little palace in Connecticut.
And he's got a little palace in Connecticut.
So I thank old Yale, and I thank the Lord, and I also thank my father, who is chairman of the board.
And he's grateful to his father, and he's grateful to his father, and he's grateful to his father, who is chairman of the board.
Counting both feet, I have 10 toes. They're not lady toes, they're men toes. And I keep them as mementos, for I love them tenderly. All my hands are full of fingers, very good as doorbell ringers, and the thought of fingers lingers in my haunted memory. In the middle is my carcass, and I always dress my carcass in the best from Neiman Marcus. That's a big store in Big D. There are other things about me which I'll show you if you doubt me. Things that would not work without me, like my elbow and my knee. On my face, 2 eyebrows. They're not your brows, they're my brows. Behind those eyebrows, that's where you'll find me. She wheels her wheelbarrow through streets that are narrow. Her barrow is narrow, her hips are too wide. So wherever she wheels it, the neighborhood feels it. Her girdle keeps scraping the homes on each side. In Dublin's fair city, where girls are so pretty, my Molly stands out 'cause she weighs 18 stone. It's 256 pounds. I don't mind her fat, but It's not only that, but she's cockeyed and muscle-bound Molly Malone. I know a man, his name is Lang, and he has a neon sign. And Mr. Lang is very old, so they call it Old Lang Syne. Oh, what have you done, Billy Sol, Billy Sol? Oh, what have you done, charming Billy? You took almost every cent from the U.S. government, which you spent on fertilizer, which is silly. All day, all night, Cary Grant. That's all I hear from my wife is Cary Grant. What can he do that I can't? Big deal, big star, Cary Grant. Oh, the moon is bright tonight upon the car wash, so I'm having my Volkswagen washed again. But the way things go with me, the way my luck runs, just as soon as they're finished, it will rain. On top of old Smokey, all covered with hair. Of course I'm referring to Smokey the Bear. Here's a famous old folk song that you all know entitled Aura Lee. Every time you take vaccine, take it orally. As you know, the other way is more painfully. My grandfather's clock was the best ever made by the Timex Company. Just like the clock John Cameron Swayze displayed last night on the old TV. Oh, it works underwater so perfectly, and it still makes a ticking sound, which my grandfather tried only this afternoon, and that's how the old man drowned. Do not make a stingy sandwich, pile the cold cuts high. Customers should see salami coming through the rye. Oh, I diet all day and I diet all night. It's enough to drive me bats. Got no gravy or potatoes, cause the whole refrigerator's full of polyunsaturated fats. Very well, Metrical and the others of that ilk. Let the diet start tomorrow, cause today I'll drown my sorrow in a double malted milk. When you go to the delicatessen store, don't buy the liverwurst. Don't buy the liverwurst. Don't buy the liverwurst. I repeat what I just said before. Don't buy the liverwurst. Don't buy the liverwurst. Oh, buy the corned beef if you must. The pickled herring you can trust. And the lox puts you in orbit, A-OK. But that big hunk of liverwurst has been there since October 1st. And today is the 23rd of May. So when you go to the delicatessen store, don't buy the liverwurst. Don't buy the liverwurst. Don't buy the liverwurst. It'll make your insides awful sore. Don't buy the liverwurst. Don't